Hey, it's Teresa with My Lice Advice, and today we're talking about flat ironing for lice. Does it work? And how do you do it? If you're struggling with lice, you are not alone. And that's because lice today have grown resistant or immune to lice treatments that used to work in the past. So long gone are the days when you could buy a lice kit or some kind of lice product and take care of your lice problem. And that's why so many parents are turning to home remedies to try to get rid of lice. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about flat ironing for lice. And we're going to answer 3 questions about flat ironing. The first is, does flat ironing kill lice bugs? The second is, does flat ironing kill lice eggs? And the third is, how do you do it? Now, before getting started, let me introduce myself. My name's Teresa. I'm a registered nurse and I specialize in head lice. I have my own lice center where people come to take care of their lice problem, but I also contract with the government and with school districts to help children with severe head lice cases. But the most important thing is that I am the creator of myliceadvice.com. And that's where I teach parents how to do a professional treatment technique on their child so that they can get rid of lice in one treatment. Now, I'm not talking about a lice kit because those don't work. And this isn't a home remedy. This is a series of videos where I walk parents through step by step exactly how to get rid of lice in one treatment, and it's 100% guaranteed to work. This is the same technique that I've used in my lice center that I use in my government work. So obviously that's what I recommend to people, but today I do want to talk about flat ironing for lice and if it's helpful. So first, let's talk about whether or not flat irons kill lice bugs. Now, lice bugs can die at any temperature greater than 135 degrees, and a flat iron gets up to 450 degrees. So if you were to flat iron over a lice bug, you would hear it sizzle, pop, and it would absolutely die. No question about that. The problem with flat ironing for lice to get rid of lice is that lice bugs live primarily on the scalp and the roots of the hair. They aren't hanging out down here on your hair. And so in order to flat iron lice, you'd have to get right on your scalp. And that's impossible because you will give yourself 3rd-degree burns. So there isn't a way for you to flat iron and kill the majority of lice bugs. You'll only kill the few lice bugs that are traveling down here in your hair. But the next question is, does flat ironing help with lice eggs? If you have any experience with lice, you may have noticed that there are 2 different types of lice eggs in your child's hair. The kind of lice eggs that people usually talk about are the white lice eggs. Those are the ones that are further down the hair strand. But there's also dark lice eggs that are right up next to the scalp. So maybe you've seen them. They're usually a dark brown. Sometimes they're even black. And the difference between the 2 lice eggs is that those dark lice eggs, those are the ones that still have a bug inside of them that have not hatched yet. And those are the ones that you need to kill. Because if you don't, then they will hatch and they'll just reinfest your child. And the problem is with those dark lice eggs, they're right up next to the scalp. And there's no way for you to flat iron close enough to the scalp in order to kill those lice eggs. The lice eggs that you will flat iron are the ones that are further down the hair strand, those white ones. When you flat iron lice eggs, it's gonna bond them. The heat makes it so that they're stuck on the hair strand. You're gonna have a harder time getting those lice eggs out because you've bonded them with the heat from the flat iron. So obviously flat ironing is not what I recommend for getting rid of lice. I recommend that you learn how to do the same technique that lice professionals do and that you do it on your child at home. It's not a lice kit, it's not a home remedy. I walk you through in a series of videos, step by step, exactly how to do it on my website, myliceadvice.com. Now, if you're already on My Lice Advice and you want to learn this professional technique, just go to the main menu. It's called Get Rid of Lice Like a Pro, because I'm teaching you how to do a professional lice treatment on your child at home. It's a pro technique. That's it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. And if you have questions that you want me to cover in another video, then feel free to leave those down in the comments. Or if you just want to write lice sucks, then leave that in the comments as well. If you're on YouTube, then you can learn more about Get Rid of Lice Like a Pro in this video here. Or here's another video that I think you'd be interested in. Either way, I'll see you there.